Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds from FittyGameMan.com, and this poll video is about the rich and the poor and how they spend time on digital devices, like, for example, computers, smartphones, tablets, any kind of device with a screen. And also throw education into the mix as well. Apparently, the poor, the uneducated poor especially, spend more time on devices than the educated rich. And I do see this. I see this close to home as well. It would seem that the poor, even the middle class right now, which is pretty much the poor, those folks have to use devices, technology devices with screens, as babysitters, because a lot of times they're not around. Parents are gone 10 to 12 hours a day, both parents, so kids are coming home to empty homes and they're getting into all kinds of mischief, not only online or on the computer system, but other things. So that's a concern when it comes to the poor and the middle class. They're working so much, never around, and they're never around to monitor the kids. The kids are getting addicted, literally, to all kinds of things, whether it be gaming, Facebook, whatever. It's not healthy. Addictions are not healthy in any respect. If you pour too much time doing one thing, it's not healthy. It's not a healthy behavior. You have to try and do many things. Keep your brain, keep your body active. It's very important. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, Rodney, you spend a heck of a lot of time on computers. That's true. And I always have spent a lot of time on computers. But it's my job. That's different. That's completely different. If I work, 8 hours plus a day on computer stuff, I have to do something, right? So, to make a living. So that's a bit different for me. But if all you're doing in your spare time is wasting that time on computers, tablets, gaming, whatever, you do know, I'm sure you do feel it, and you do sense it, that you're wasting way too much time. You probably already know that you're addicted to something on a digital device. And a lot of times parents these days have no clue about computer systems and tablets and YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all the other things that are going on online. And easy access to porn, easy access to things that parents do not have a clue about. I hope that some parents are watching this video, although I doubt it very much. A lot of parents these days have no time to watch hardly anything at all because time to get home from work, they're pretty much wiped out, put the kids down or whatever, and then go to bed and get up the next day and do the same thing over and over again. And on the weekends, it's cleanup time, it's time to get groceries, and so on and so forth. So it's unfortunate. It's like a digital divide between the youth who are hardcore into these digital devices and, the older people, the parents, are kind of lost track of what's going on. They can't keep track anyway because the technology is changing so much. So, it's a big issue. The rich, on the other case, sure, they have to work as well, but they have the money to have nannies, to have people monitor their activities, and I'm sure it's an issue there as well. Digital devices are becoming hardcore, are becoming a part of our lives, and they are becoming, I think, a crutch. And they will waste so much time that you'll lose track. You won't be focusing on your education. You won't be focusing on your future. You won't be focusing on your family, your parents, whatever. You'll be focusing only on this computer device. Like, can I watch TV? Can I get on a tablet? My kids do it now. I mean, my boy is only 4 years old. My daughter's going on 7. So, even at that early age, they are, and they know, and we limit their access to, like, for example, the tablets, the iPads especially. I'd limit it. Maybe a half an hour a day. TV at max an hour or two a day, but that is it. I'm not going to throw them in front of the TV or in front of the tablet and just have them watch it for hours and hours. Haven't gotten into gaming consoles yet. It's very addicting. This stuff is like crack. It is very, very addictive. It is easy for them to sit down in front of devices like this all day long and do nothing else. And to be honest, it's a cop-out for me. It's easy for me, or parents as well, to throw these devices on them. Parents can relax and do whatever they want while their kids are being basically raised and babysitted by these devices. And that's what's happening a lot of times. Parents don't necessarily do it because they're evil. They do it because they are exhausted. They don't know what else to do. I don't think they're aware that it is so addictive, and they're going to have probably problems later on down the road, much bigger problems. But I mean, us as parents, we should be telling our kids that, listen, you have, no matter what you're doing, you have to limit that activity. You can't be focusing on just one thing that is going to waste your time. If you're focusing on, a few things and they are healthy for your mind and your body, then it's different. But focusing on one thing is bad. I mean, it's like alcohol and drugs. It's the same kind of thing. It is a destructive, obsessive behavior that will affect you and your family later on down the road. Anyway, I will end it there. That's enough said. Please don't spend, all of your time, your free time on computer systems. Do something else. Get out there. Go for a walk. Get involved. Be a volunteer. You can, split it up. Anyway, do you think that poor, uneducated people spend more time on these digital devices than rich, educated people? I think for the most part, that's probably the case, unfortunately. And meantime, the rich, the 1%, are laughing at us because we're buying up all these devices. We cannot get enough of them, and they're wasting all of our time on them. So there you have it. It's not laughable, but it is in a way. Head on over to 3dgameman.com, vote, and comment.